What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, we are back with another weekly sneaker rotation, man. Y'all already know I've been trying to, pretty much at the beginning of 2023, I've been trying to bring y'all a weekly sneaker rotation. So I think if I got my count right off on the top of my head, this will be weekly sneaker rotation number 7. Now y'all bear with the kid. Y'all know I end these on my Fridays and then drop these on a Saturday. So we're gonna start right off on pretty much last Saturday and bring it right back up to the forefront of what I dropped on Friday. Now if you're not following me or signed up for the sold out Discord, I will have that pin in the description. You will have probably an idea of what I've already kind of had on throughout the week, because y'all know we post pics in there and just generally just share good information about sneaker content, music content, and just all over just have fun, man. So y'all have, if y'all haven't signed up for that sold out Discord, be sure to do so. So without further ado and without all the rambling, let's get into this weekly sneaker rotation, because man, I'm really excited for this one. Even though the week was kind of just blah and we had like very bad weather, I think y'all may be surprised at what I still kind of, you know, was able to do. But moving right along, first things first, we're picking up on Saturday, right? Okay, now this pick is in the Discord, and I started out with a shoe that I haven't put on. I haven't been long gotten the sneaker collection. I think I got these back in December, and this is when these dropped, so I didn't waste any much time after that. I went on and just copped these joints. So without further ado, Saturday I bust out finally the lost and found guys, right? Okay, now I had to have this a part of my collection. Of course, y'all know I had to come off the hip with the chips and pay resale. So right now, and I think Dunk's finally got his pair too. So right now, resale on these aren't bad if you haven't got these. Now, there's been a rumor for quite some time that they are going to pretty much do a restock. And when I say they, I'm talking Nike. They're supposed to do another drop on the sneakers app, allegedly, apparently, but we've been hearing that for months now, it feels like, even though these just dropped, what I believe in December, don't quote me. But with that being said, if I remember correctly, these dropped in December, or at least that's when I got my pair. But I will say all this, right? We've been hearing it, and I know these were up there. Once they officially dropped, they're down. So right now, I feel like if you don't have them in the collection, go ahead and grab them now, man. And you know, if you got it and you really want these in the collection, I feel like grab these now, because I feel like at the prices that they are now, I don't see them staying there. Over this time next year, this shoe will be double whatever it is on the resale market. You can quote me on that. That's just my strong opinion. I could be wrong, but neither here nor there. This was my Saturday shoe, was the lost and found. What do y'all think of the pick? And I'm loving these guys, man. And to be honest, one last thing about this shoe, at a distance, definitely just looks like a Chicago 1, but these are the lost and found guys. Now, moving right along, on Sunday, I pretty much chilled at the crib. I didn't really have too much planned, so I did have to run a few errands, so I did it in no other than the Onyx Foam Runner YEEZY guys right here. Y'all know these are the shoes I keep right by the door, so definitely a comfortable shoe. I didn't feel like really getting dressed, so I'm pretty sure I just hit like 7-Eleven. When I say I'm running errands, this wasn't like a in-depth errand. This was something where it's like maybe I went and grabbed something real quick, like a snack or something, or you know what, and called it a day, man. So this is what I did in the Onyx joints. Now, super comfortable shoe, but again, if we're gonna compare them to the YEEZY slides, nowhere near on the same comfort level, but these are definitely still meant to be comfort. So if you don't have a pair, I think it's definitely worth having in the collection. And even though Ye isn't on like the good side of things right now, I feel like this is definitely worth having. So this was my Sunday shoe. So moving right along, on Monday, I did have a fit pick for this as well, and I bust out none other than pretty much the undefeated Dunks. Now these are the Canteens or Canteen joints. Canteen. These are the Canteens. Y'all gotta bear with me. Some of these names I borderline may not remember. But with that being said, because I haven't put this on in quite some time now, this isn't my favorite shoe, but it's a good like universal shoe. This is kind of one of my like, I can say this is slowly becoming a beater for me. I actually kind of went for these on the Undefeated website. I wasn't actually expecting to hit, and I actually did. So I did do the lace swap on these guys with that yellow, which makes it pop. Now I will say this shoe is not the most comfortable shoe, right? Okay, I will say, like, after having it on for about a couple hours, I'm ready to take these joints off. So when in or if you ever see me in these guys, know that I don't plan to be out nowhere long, right? Okay, I'm running errands, but they're gonna be like extended hour errands, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much this was my Monday shoe. Now moving right along, on Tuesday, I'm not sure, I think I actually had to step into work for one, so I did it in none other than pretty much the Yeezy Wave Runner, guys. Now, complete opposite shoe of what I just showed you guys, and arguably one of the most comfortable shoes in my collection and one of the most favorite sneakers in my collection. I could arguably wear this shoe every single day and not even care. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something I probably shouldn't have told you. This shoe, when it first dropped, I hated it. It was that dad wave vibe that everybody was trying to be on. I hated this shoe. I wanted nothing to do with this shoe. I didn't even look at this shoe. If I'm not mistaken, Yeezy Supply even did like pre-orders on these guys right here. So, but then once they finally dropped and we seen how people were styling and the way they were popping, this 3M on these guys, man, a shoe that I hate that I had to pay resale for, but I caught it on the low end side of things, and it's probably still right at probably what I paid for it back in the day, because they've restocked this shoe several times. And when I say they, I mean Adidas. So this is an Adidas Yeezy. Still, I know it's that dad wave shoe. Definitely reminds me of what my older family members used to wear, man. But still one of my favorite shoes. Definitely an attention grabber when I have these on. So people, when I see these, they sometimes think, yo, you got new shoes? I'm like, no, these aren't new, but they are one of my favorite shoes. That boost on these, whew, amazing, right? Can't sell these enough. So this was my Tuesday shoe. So moving right along, on Wednesday, the weather. This is what I've been telling you guys. The weather was horrible for the rest of the week. So on Wednesday, I stepped out in pretty much my beater shoe. This is the Nike Dunk Goldenrod. Now, if it looks dirty, it's because it is. It's like my beater shoe. Now, I can honestly say probably when my shoes are dirty, they still don't look bad because I have probably such a heavy rotation. I'm pretty sure if I took the time to just wipe it off, it'd be just fine. So this is one of those like shoes where I contemplate back and forth for whether I should get rid of these guys, even though I know they don't resell for much. But every time I get ready to do that, it's like, man, it's still a good grab and go shoe, and it gives me like, I don't know why, but this black and yellow kind of gives me like Wu-Tang vibes for some strange reason. So it kind of like holds a little special place in my heart. Plus, I know Dunks really like this shoe as well, and I can see why. So definitely an attention grabber. I'm not gonna say an attention grabber, but it's kind of one of those, you can't go wrong with it. But it's like, if it's a shoe where if you don't have it in the collection, I wouldn't go out to seek it, but if you have it, then keep it. That's just how I feel about it. So the Goldenrods pretty much for what, Wednesday. Now, moving right along, the weather was super worse. It got even worse. So I pretty much stayed in the crib the whole day. I don't even think I really ran any errands, but I did kind of maybe had to do some stuff around the house and take some trash out and stuff like that. So pretty much I stayed around the crib and I bust out none other than the Yeezy slides on Thursday, right? Okay, definitely almost time. These are still comfortable. I think just honestly, I'm gonna have to accept to the fact that every time I wear this Yeezy slide, I'm going to have to clean it everywhere, which is really, really, really annoying. Like, I mean, like every time you go a little too much outside with these guys, but it's a good grab and go like slide shoe. This is a shoe I definitely keep by the door. It's that shoe where when I'm checking the mail, I'm in these guys right here, okay? You know, stuff like that. When I'm taking the trash out, I'm in these guys right here. So this is what I mean around the house, pretty much type of shoe. So Yeezy slides for Thursday. And that brings us on to none other than Friday, which the weather was bad, but got okay later that day. But by the time I stepped out, I'd already accepted the water was all over the place. So pretty much I got in another, like, I guess you can say, another Yeezy, the black Calabasas. I don't believe they're calling these the Onyx Calabasas, just the black Calabasas. Now, super comfortable shoe, very durable. Definitely giving me Reebok vibes. But with all of that being said, this is a Yeezy Calabasas, super duper comfortable. Pretty much I had to run a quick errand on Friday, and that's about it. And the weather was semi-bad. It was raining, drizzling, and so these are pretty durable, and it's a shoe where if something happened to it, I'm not gonna truly cry about it, but it's still a good shoe. Like, I didn't want to bust out the big heat, right? Okay, pause. But other than that, this is pretty much it for Friday, man, and this brings my into my weekly sneaker rotation. What do y'all think I did this week, man? I think I was pretty chill this week, other than busting out the lost and founds, and of course my Yeezys. But other than that, I think I kept it pretty simple. I thought I was gonna start out the week with a bang with those lost and founds and pretty much just keep going, but you know, the weather kind of can dictate what shoe I put on, right? Okay, if y'all haven't picked up on that. So that is my weekly sneaker rotation. What do you guys think, man? If y'all are loving these weekly sneaker rotation videos, y'all make sure y'all show love and smash that like button, man. It really helps the channel out and really goes a long way. So other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Again, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.